sports. It's in the game.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC West. It's the Snowhawks and the Hawks, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over. They've seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Ready? Go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure Coach, your play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Looking for a throw here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led up by the longtime veteran at QB.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
Throwing it to start this drive. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Second down now, 7 to go. Setting up a throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Cut for big yards on the right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Snowhawks finish off their opening drive. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Snowhawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Cooper going in motion right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun. That's taken in by Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd and 15. Come on. Alert, bring it. Set go.
He's going to throw this one. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 12
Seahawks
yards.
bring it out the punt team.
Brings up 4th down.
And this is the first time he's been called on today. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's up across the 10 to the 11 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Connecting on the slant. And he's gonna be touchdown a yard shy of that marker.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
To throw here on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now hold on a moment, folks. You got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. On 1st down, they'll run. And they'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a gain of 4 there, and that gives them the 1st. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has the touchdown. The Snowhawks get some late points and the lead. This one is up and good. And the Snowhawks break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Well, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
From the 38. He's got the hook up to Cooper. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team on the field. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. 2nd and 3 now. From the 23. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. From the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Back to throw, needing a first. He finds him beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Snowhawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Snowhawks double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Here we go, here we go. Chop it up, go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. We're through 2 with the Snowhawks overcoming that home field advantage. They've gotten the lead at the break. Now from the extreme northwest to the extreme southeast, we're going to head down to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with our buddy Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where you see the final score there. The Bills pick up that first victory after losses in their first 2 ball games. From there, we stay in the AFC East and skip over to Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Steelers seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting LA Rams. Jordan Love, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Snowhawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes this in at the 25. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense running out now. Throwing it to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 19-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more, and that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. They give it to him again. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout.
He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw it on 1st down. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They are throwing it again. Has it down close. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. And he's in for the touchdown. The Snowhawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That's up and through for the point after. And the Snowhawks stretch their lead to 21. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready, go.
Throwing from the gun here. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one.
Got it. Ready,
2nd and 3 now.
set.
From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll throw it yet again. Dump off caught by his back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw it again. Dumped off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Snowhawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to the well again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Check. 19 Lions. Trap 60.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Give him 3 on that game. And it'll give him a first down. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him to a stop with this run, gets him into the red zone, down to the 15. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Lone back gets the handoff. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. So hard work rewarded as they take a well